My friends, I am excited for this episode. I'm excited to take a look at this pack with you all. This is the Osprey UNLTD AntiGravity pack. The price of this is $700, plus shipping, plus tax. This is, according to Osprey, their most advanced backpack ever made. They took roughly 2 years to develop this. And everyone, I cannot wait to take a look at it, a close look at it. I got this in the other day, and I've glanced at it, but I really haven't dove too deep on it. I haven't seen all of the features yet. This is a first look at the Osprey UNLTD AntiGravity, and it begins right now. According to Osprey, this backpack features every innovation, every technological advancement that the company has come up with over the last 50 years. The primary focus with the design was the design, not the price tag. When it comes to these backpacks, when it comes to this Unlimited series, there are 2 packs within it. There is the Anti-Gravity, and there's also the Airscape. This pack here was designed for maximum comfort and maximum ventilation, whereas the Airscape backpack was designed to be a hauler. It fits very close to the body, and it's designed to carry more weight than the Anti-Gravity. Talking about price for a second, $700 for these backpacks puts it above just about every backpack that I can think of. I cannot think of a traditional like backpacking backpack that costs this much money. $400 or $500, that's pretty much like the upper limit for like the most lightest weight materials out there. I can't think of anything that's above $500. So without a doubt, $700 for these backpacks puts it in a league above everyone else, right? The ultimate question is this: are these backpacks worth the money? In this case, is the Anti-Gravity worth the money? That's what I'm going to discern over the next couple of months. I'm going to begin testing out this backpack starting right now. I'm going to take it all across the country, put it through its paces, and share my thoughts with you all. Before I do that though, let's go ahead and take a look at this backpack and its features. This is a little bit different. When it comes to this backpack, there is a lot going on here, and it does feature some unique design decisions. First off, let's just start right at the top here. You have a top lid. Now, this lid is detachable, and it becomes a fanny pack, a lumbar pack. I think lumbar pack sounds a whole lot better than fanny, but whatever, right? I will take this off in just a second, but until then, let's focus at the top here. So first off, you have a connection between the lumbar pack and the main body of the pack, and that comes in the form of this hook right here. On top of the lid, you have numerous loops, so you can put some strapping on here to hold down items. Then you have a single zip with water-resistant zipper. You have a pocket, and inside of this pocket, you have a clip for your keys or whatever. Below that top pocket, you have an additional pocket with double zippers. Inside of this pocket, it features a ton of space, which makes up the lid for this backpack. Below the main lid pocket, you also have an additional connector that connects the lid to the body. Now that we've taken a look here at the lid, let's go to this zipper right here. This is the top entrance for the backpack. This is how you top load it. As you can see, it opens up fairly wide, and you can easily shove your gear inside. Again, this features water-resistant zippers. You have excellent draw pulls all the way around. Going down, you have gear loops, so you can attach trekking poles, ice axes, and so on. Going down to the bottom here, you can see this loop. You also have one on this side. With these loops here, you can pull them out, or you can stow them away. Just like so. Below those loops, you have 2 buckled straps, so you can attach additional gear to the outside of your backpack. Once you go below those straps, you have a flap that goes over these 2 zippers. Before you can access that flap and those zippers, you have compression straps, one on each side. Undo those. And that allows you to pull back that flap. Now check this out, everyone. This backpack features a secondary entry, and that comes from this clamshell design. As you can see, it unzips, exposes the backpack and the contents. Most of the time when it comes to a clamshell design, it opens the opposite way. It opens this way, not this way. On the inside of the backpack, it's very simple. There are no sleeves, no hooks. What you do have is a sleeping bag compartment down at the bottom. You have a flap that goes over it, and you have 2 buckles to hold it into place and to compress it. Below the clamshell zippers, you have an additional zipper, and this pocket here features the rain cover for this backpack. Going to the sides of the pack, you have these gigantic stretchy pockets. You could stuff a ton of gear inside of these, including hydration bottles. You have a strap down at the bottom. You have a quick access hydration sleeve right here that also connects in with this stretchy pocket. Going over to the other side, you have basically the same features. You have this big stretchy pocket, but you do not have the same access point for the water bottle that you do on the other side. When you're wearing the backpack, the hydration pocket is on the right side for quick access. Now, my friends, let's go ahead and take a look here back at the top. Let's come back to these top compression straps. So you have one on each side. When you undo them, you can see that you can pull back this flap. This exposes a center pocket. So you have basically a pocket here, and you have another pocket on this side. Two independent pockets that feature quite a bit of space. They basically go from here all the way down to here. There's a divider in the center. The space for this pocket is not limited all that much by how full you have the inside of the backpack, and that's a nice feature because a lot of companies make that mistake. Once you fill up the inside, oftentimes these exterior pockets, they're basically just crammed full. But that's not the case here. You actually have some extra material here so that you can use these pockets. Now that we have those compression straps out of the way, let's focus on this top lid. If you disconnect the lid from the body, front and back, you can then go down here and unbuckle it. And once you have that disconnected, this is what you have. With the lid disconnected, it becomes a lumbar bag. So you can put this around your waist, buckle it up, you can pull it tight, and there you go. Inside of this bag, you have enough space for water bottles, a snack, phone, battery bank, GPS unit, even a small hydration bag. Now I'll tell you what, this is pretty dang comfortable actually. I really like the way this fits. That's a nice feature. With the AirScape backpack, the lid turns into a backpack, whereas this one is a lumbar support bag. With the lumbar pack removed, let's take a look at the backpack itself, and you can see how the design of this is different. The top of the pack is completely flat. Again, this is the top access point, the top loading access point. That is different. That is different. When you go to the backside of the anti-gravity, that's when things really get interesting. There are a lot of really interesting features here. Some of this is rather advanced. So up at the top, you have a grab handle. Below that, you have this zippered compartment. And this is where the hydration bladder will go if you decide to run one. There's a sleeve back here, there's a hook to support it. That is really, really interesting. You can have your hydration bladder behind your back and not even feel it. Or hopefully that's the case, I will test that out. This pack features the Auto Lift Osprey system, and this is a system that they developed, and I'll show you this in more detail in just a minute. These straps here are the load lifters, and they do not operate the same way that traditional load lifters do. Again, I'll show you these in just a second. You have clips for hydration tubes, adjustable sternum strap, emergency whistle, very, very thick padding with an outer mesh layer for the harness system. Moving past the harness system, you can see the back of the pack here. Tons of webbing here. It's very sticky, almost like rubberized. The one thing to remember about this backpack is that it was designed for comfort and ventilation. Those were the two primary points. So there is mesh everywhere. This pack screams airflow, and that carries on down to the lumbar support. The lumbar support area features a 3D printed carbon fiber pad. It is really, really unique. I've never seen anything quite like it. That, without a doubt, is an advance in technology right there. I've never seen a lumbar pad that has been constructed like this. Once you go beyond the lumbar support, you can see how this webbing continues basically to your hips. You have hip pads, which are fully adjustable. They could be extended or shortened. You have a center buckle. Everything here is fully adjustable as you would expect. There is one pocket. It is on the left side. As you can see here, there's not one on the right side. Now everyone, let me go ahead and put this pack on so I could show you all the auto lift system. So the waist belt connects just like so. You can adjust it on the fly very simply. Sternum strap on. Okay, now you have these straps right here. Now check this out. That is the auto lift system. As you make adjustments here, it makes adjustments to not only the shoulder straps, but also these load lifters. That is pretty cool, actually. Now, when it comes to the harness system, it can be raised and lowered. You have straps on the side, which allow for it to move up and down. When it comes to this situation with the weight that I have inside of this backpack, talking about comfort very much initially, it is extremely comfortable. There's no doubt about that. This pack is supremely adjustable in just about every way that you can imagine. The harness system can be adjusted, the torso length, the waist belt padding can be adjusted. The webbing on the backside sticks to your body almost like glue, so the pack moves with you at the same time. It is impressive, I have to say. It is impressive. So in a nutshell, everyone, those are the features of this backpack. Now let's go over some stats real quick. To start off with the stats, again, the price of this is $700 plus tax, shipping, and so on. There's a male version and female version available. Each one of those comes in 2 sizes. You have a small to medium and a large to extra large. The small to medium pack offers 64 liters of space, whereas the large to extra large is 67. The measurements of this pack, 31.8 inches high. It is 16.1 inches wide and 15.3 inches deep. The main material for this pack is a 210 denier nylon that features an ultra-high molecular weight polyurethane ripstop. The bottom of the pack features a 500 denier blue sign recycled nylon material. The pack features YKK zippers. It features the 3D printed carbon fiber lumbar pad. And when it comes to the frame, you're looking at a 70-75 aluminum. The weight of this backpack is 5.5 pounds for the small to medium size. And in addition to the backpack with the removable lid, you receive this. Basically, this is a cover, an air travel cover for this backpacking system. And right there you have it, everyone. Those are the features and specs for this backpack. Without a doubt, there's a lot going on here. This pack does feature just about every single design that I can think of as far as adjustability goes. Now let's talk about my impressions of this so far. The first time that I picked this backpack up, I was impressed. Not only by the quality, the materials are top-notch, but the construction of it is very, very nice. You can tell this is a premium product when you look at it. There is, without a doubt, a lot to like about this system. But the ultimate question is all of this worth $700 plus? And that is a very, very good question. I am a huge fan of the original Atmos AG Osprey backpack. I highly recommended it back in the day when I reviewed it, and my opinion on that pack stands true. It is a fantastic backpack. This anti-gravity pack was built upon the original Atmos AG pack, and you could see that with the overall design. The Atmos AG, the original, runs around $270. This is $700. Is this anti-gravity pack that much better than the previous? For $700 plus, I would expect a backpack that is like ultralight, that really does do things differently. Nowadays, the most expensive backpacks that you can buy are those that are ultralight. What I was personally hoping to see from this backpack was something that was ultra lightweight, but yet still had all of these features, all of this adjustment, all of that comfort. That to me would be very, very impressive. With that being said, everyone, I'm going to give this pack a chance. I'm going to test it out, open-minded, and we'll see how this goes. We will determine together whether or not this pack is worth the price tag. When it comes to the air travel pack cover, I have to say that I'm a little bit on the fence about this. I would rather this product be an add-on that I could purchase if I needed to, if I wanted to, rather than have them included. I feel like this is included to help justify the price of this backpack, whereas they could have left this out and maybe taken some money off of the total of this pack. For some people, they're going to benefit from this. They're going to use it, but then again, some people aren't, and they're paying for it anyways. My biggest question for this pack is this: does the performance justify the price? Or is this backpack a simple upgrade from the original Atmos AG system? Now that testing is going to begin for this backpack, I'm hoping to see a major step forward when it comes to ultimate performance from this backpack, considering the price, considering the materials, and so on. Osprey has over 50 years of experience in the backpacking space, and they've taken all of that knowledge, all of that expertise, and they put it into this pack. It is a little bit different. It is feature rich. Is it enough to be more than just a luxury? Because if it's just a luxury, a simple upgrade, right? I would be very disappointed, very disappointed. Let's consider this analogy here. The original Atmos AG pack, it might be a Toyota. This here is a Lexus. They both will ultimately do the exact same thing, but one is slightly more comfortable, right? I really hope that's not the case with this system. I really do want this to be more. I really do want this to be a leap forward and not just the luxury version of a backpack. As a reminder, everyone, the Outdoor Gear Review is agenda-free. I purchased this backpack so you don't have to. The Outdoor Gear Review is all about information, and that's it. I'm going to share my thoughts with you about this pack, the pros and cons. I'm going to share my thoughts with the company, suggestions, and from there, you can make up your own mind. You can spend your money the way that you want to. Now it's your turn to sound off, everyone. What do you all think about this backpack? Do the features of this pack justify the price, in your opinion? Let me ask you all this. If you said no, what would? What would it take to justify $700+ for a backpack? All right, everyone, that wraps it up for this episode. Hit the like button before you go. It does help the channel. You can support The Outdoor Gear Review on YouTube or on Patreon. You can join the Wolf Pack. Folks, take care, be well, strength and honor. See you soon.